Welcome to Tarot True Crime, where every case has a story, and through truth, justice, patterns, and profiles, we uncover what was never meant to be seen. Every card reveals a clue, and the truth is never as hidden as it seems. This is Tarot True Crime.
We believe the actual evidence will show David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, nor was he the cause of her death.
Anything from the people?
We'll be very happy to put on the evidence that we've collected in this case in the last several months.
Thank you. So the matter will be set.
It's the hair flip that did it for me. So today, we are going to check the energy between the prosecutors and defense lawyers. And since we are dealing with legal teams, let's run our disclaimer now. Nothing I say is real and used for entertainment purposes. You are to use factual information regarding anything that belongs to David's case. All viewers watching are here for definitions of tarot cards used to do intuitive readings. Sorry that was a little longer, but these women can represent themselves in court. I can't. Prosecutors, 9 of Wands. Seems as if they bit off more than they can chew. Overworked, defensive, skeptical, hyper-alert, or emotionally drained because they feel they have to constantly watch their back. The card also gives final stretch energy, like they know the fight is not over yet, but they are preparing for one last major confrontation or breakthrough. Defense team, 5 of Wands. Well, there is a male and female lawyer on his defense team that are amongst arguing with each other and can't seem to see eye to eye. Competitive energy, so the defense may be trying to create confusion, challenge narratives, discredit evidence, or overwhelm the opposition with multiple angles at once. But the downside is that too many moving parts can create disorder or make the team appear unorganized. The energy in between the two, Queen of Swords. These women are some cold bitches, and excuse my language, but it's the direct intel of this card. This is someone that's going to allow you to present things to them, but if you lie or cross them, they will use that sword to cut your throat. I'm also seeing this as a private investigator here that is going to come forward at some point. What I am also seeing is that the judge, while everyone else may be fighting emotionally or strategically, sits in the middle, observing everything carefully. This energy cuts through confusion and pushes the truth, facts, or hidden information into the open. Judge is not liking something she is seeing at the direction she is sitting. Tell me more, please, and thank you. 9 of Swords. Unlike the 9 of Wands, which keeps fighting outwardly, the 9 of Swords is more internal. Prosecution is mentally exhausted, but still unable to stop thinking about the case. But they are getting ready to receive a phone call that may throw a wrench into this case. Page of Wands, it's something that has to do with the timeline or patterns in the report. Let me see something. Clarify. 3 of Swords. Okay, so something said or leaked information was mishandled or exposed may now be creating emotional fallout and intense pressure behind the scenes. So seems as if they weren't prepared for the evidence that they had. But this almost feels like it's between David and his lawyers. He feels backstabbed for some reason, but also if he stops lying to his defense, that can make a clear plan on which direction to go, if that makes sense. See, you're passing them information that's causing them to fight amongst each other because it's sending them a direction that seems to be dead ends. Dead ends? Dead ends? He hasn't even admitted to them if he's involved. Let's erase this board, shuffle, and see what that is. The Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands reversed, and 5 of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles is someone moving carefully, slowly, and strategically. The problem is that this person is holding physical clues. What I am seeing is something being left behind in the Tesla. The Knight of Pentacles shows me movement in a black vehicle. There is something significant to the front of the car. Wait a minute, wasn't she found in the front? Okay. That is what it is referring to then, an item that was accidentally left in it. But the Page of Wands reversed is him. It shows immaturity, reckless communication, gossip, impulsive actions, or someone not thinking things through. There may be something delayed or a message that is going to cause problems about who actually was driving the vehicle. because there was someone else driving at the time, and it may be a male in his early 30s. Five of Wands. This is arguing, fighting, power struggles, people turning against each other that are directly involved, or multiple people involved in confusion and drama. So they are starting to tell on each other. TTC. The Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. The Three of Swords with the Three of Pentacles feels like heartbreak, betrayal, or emotional pain connected to a group situation, partnership, or people working together behind the scenes. So what it seems is that David feels betrayed by his lawyers working on the case. The fact that they allowed all that valuable information to be put out. You know what? Someone out of them, their DNA was left in that car and is going to be evidence. And I mean, besides her blood. It almost seems as if they did not get through the plan and were only at stage 3. But what I am seeing is this idiot actually wrote down a blueprint to this idea to red rum her. Clarify, please, and thank you. Wow. I have to acknowledge these two cards because of the way they fell out in different direction. The King of Pentacles reversed tells me David is greedy, controlling, financially irresponsible, image-focused, possessive, and abuses power and his status. In some readings, this is a person who looks stable on the outside, but operates differently behind closed doors. Then the Six of Cups brings in the past. Child activities, we know what that is, old relationships. But what is the energy in between that? Devil. Oh boy. Rituals, obsession control, toxic. If this is by the Six of Cups, then that is a clear intel to you know what I mean? I can't figure out a way to say it without being banned. Meet me back here.